exactly alike. We could have been twins, the old man and I.
We had goldfish and they circled around and around in the bowl on the table near the heavy drapes covering the picture window. And my mother, always smiling, wanting us all to be happy, told me, be happy, Henry. And she was right. It's better to be happy if you can. But my father continued to beat her and me several times a week, while raging inside his 6'2" frame, because he couldn't understand what was attacking him from within. And his bulbs on the screen, ready for planting while I was lying with a whore from 3rd Street. One day the goldfish died, all 5 of them, they floated on the water. On their sides, their eyes still open. And when my father got home, he threw them to the cat there on the kitchen floor. And we watched as my mother smiled. And my mother always smiling, wanting us all to be happy, told me, Henry, smile. Why don't you ever smile? And then she would smile to show me how, and it was the saddest smile I ever exactly alike. a woman and dollars. But he screamed at me, for Christ's sake, remember your mother, remember your country, you'll kill us all. But we looked exactly alike. We could have been twins, the old man and I, that's what they said. He had his bulbs on the screen, ready for planting, while I was lying with the whore from 3rd Street. I moved to my father's house,
on which he owed $8,000 after 20 years on the same job.
And look at his dead shoes, the way his feet curled the leather as if he was angrily playing roses. And he was.
and I look at his dead cigarette, his last cigarette, and the last bed he slept in that night. And I feel I should remake it, but I can't. For a father is always your master, even when he's gone. I guess these things have happened time and again, but I can't help thinking.
To die on a kitchen floor at 7 o'clock in the morning while other people are frying eggs is not so rough unless it happens to you.
But we looked exactly alike. We could have been twins, the old man and I, that's what they said. He had his bulbs on the screen, ready for planting, while I was lying with the whore from 3rd Street. I go outside and pick an orange and peel back the bright skin. Things are still living, the grass is growing quiet. Well, the sun sets down, its rays circled by a Russian satellite. A dog barks senselessly somewhere, the neighbors peel behind blinds.
I'm a stranger here and have been somewhat the rogue, and I have no doubt he painted me quiet well, the old boy, and I fought like mountains and lions, and they say he left it all to some woman in Duarte. But I don't give a damn, she can have it. He was my old man and he died. Inside, I try on a light blue suit, much better than anything I have ever worn. I flap the arms like a scarecrow in the wind, but it's no good. I can't keep him alive, no
could have been twins, the old man and I. That's what they said. He had his balls on the screen, ready for planting, while I was lying with the whore from 3rd Street.
Very well. Grant us this moment standing before a mirror in my dead father's suit,
Thank you.
waiting also to die.